Salutations, my common folk. I'm thinking this is the final showdown between us. Just a showdown between John and Sam. Because they put a fridge here too. So without further ado, let's make sure we're topped off. Though we can't even make sure of that. Because he took our weapons. By the proto breeder. Alright. The egg of life. The ultimate invention. And the foundation of the human factories. This is the brain. The original prototype. Though made up of nothing but a single brain, its intellectual power far exceeds that of humans, which is what grants us unlimited mental capacity. Yeah, okay, I guess the brain's gonna speak. Damn robot, how dare you speak of me that way? I am a person through and through. They have quite the temper, but it's simple enough to get them to work. You only need a little stimulation. They're just tasing the mess out of their brain. Our technology became more advanced by the day. Before long, we completed our first artificial human, born from the egg of life and completely customizable. The original method of procreation will no longer be required, to be replaced with a higher form of creation and a higher form of being. Having said that, the egg of life is still nothing but a product. To truly surpass the possibilities of humanity, and to realize the glory of mankind, we're still missing one key element. Please, continue to the next room. Can I talk to the brain? What's this? A human? Quite the rare sight around here. And the first that's been able to spot me. I suppose in this day and age anything can happen. That reminds me, what year is it? Have humans left this planet yet? From the monsters all over, I take it the miasma is still here. Quiet fellow, aren't you? But silence isn't a shortcoming. Is this a... I want to gamble everywhere. It looked like a little slot machine I can mess with. Alright, well, next room. I guess this is just lore dump time. And that's Mutter. Okay, well, that's a grown-up Sam. So Sam made a copy of herself. That's what she did. And at least the adult Sam. This is Mutter, the highest form of life. Humanity's final answer and humanity's final answer and possessing limitless possibilities. It would have been an in, like in possessing, yeah, whatever. One small piece of Mutter can keep a human factory running for countless generations, even if humanity were to be completely wiped out by the miasma. Mutter would be able to restore civilization. Mutter, the egg of life, in Charon. These are the three elements to restoring civilization. Charon sows death. Mutter plants life. Humanity must continue the cycle of death and rebirth in order to reach its true potential. So, my guess is some crazy mad scientist people essentially pushed humanity to the limits, made her, right? And that's grown-up Sam. They made grown-up Sam. And then they said, oh, snap. What do we do? Because humanity's sort of about to hit the reset button. And then that situation got fixed. And it's going to look at me. Or not. I don't know. What is that? Is that just little Sammy Soul running around trying to find me? Well then. And John's hallucinating. Alright. Into the darkness we go, bud. Can I turn? Oh, that's cool. I can actually... Nope, never mind. It would have been cool if I could just like... Oh, I'm second guessing it. Or I got second doubts. I'm not quite sure that would work. Never fear. I know just what to do. The journey before... No, Bowman. Who's Bowman? The journey before you requires not only strength but wisdom. Joe, I get it that we have a TV there, and so these are all the other iterations of Sam. Oh, because it needs a piece in order to reset humanity, and unfortunately, the piece that had the most success was the Sam that we had. It's like, oh, hey, just use that one to reset. I don't know. I don't think there's multiple pieces. I think it's just one, and we just happened to find it, and that was just, her playing with herself or something. Kintaro, as if no one saw that coming. Damn fool, must have gotten lost again. When we get wandered, lost along the path of... When we yet wandered, lost along the path of life. Okay. And that's just like the TV spying in on each settlement to take data in from humanity. So let's see. Let's try it down. Even though this is feeling like a repeat. But I still can't help but feel that we're missing that yes factor, that ultimate clincher. Oh, it's playing Sam's memories. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. And that's the one it followed. It followed this one. So this one again. So it's Evil Sam and Good Sam, and Good Sam's playing with Evil Sam. It's like, oh, ah, 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 ah. This meal, it tastes like friendship. And then there goes Lee. I saw one of you had the scarecrow face that sort of creeped me out a little bit. Alright, we're gonna go up this time. Because I think that might have... It wants me to follow one of them, I guess. This meal, it tastes like... Oh, no. So I do have to pay attention to follow which one. Okay. So which one? The one with the scarecrow face went up bottom. Follow the one that's expressing themselves. That's the case. Okay, yeah, that is. Head already a jumble, is it? But wait, there's more. And I essentially have to piece together the Good Sam's memories. It's the one up top. The one that won up there. We need to remember each and every last iteration. Yep, there goes more. Our goal is just ahead. Maybe one more room? I did not... Oh, I did not see which one emoted at all. Center. I'm gonna gamble with center. I was right. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Or maybe not. This is pretty pretty odd to say the least. So how kind of you to let me keep my frying pan? Oh my gosh, it's you idiots again. I hate you guys so much. Come on. And like, look, you jump back too. You out of spite. I could have ignored you. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore any other idiots that show up. At an angle. One more. There we go. Your boy's a professional baseball player. Little joke bugs. And you hear how like eerily quiet it is too? Where it's like you're just wandering the halls basically. The shattered remains of her mind. Look at that. First try. Nope. Oh, well, yeah. I didn't have any choice there. I just sort of got stuck in that corner. this is just me encountering all the little things we fought along the way. The little jolt bugs. Yeah, jolt bugs. Dragonflies. How are you doing? Well, I'm one-shotting. Okay, not that one. I don't even know how that one got out there. Gotta follow the bugs. So up top. I can ignore you. Okay, I want to ignore you. Let's correct it. So up a little bit more. Around. Circle. Good. Hey, full health. So I'll take a full restore. Look, and then now we're going into the... Well, you gotta hightail it out of here, Johnny boy. Don't look back. Okay, I can one-shot him. I don't even know what that... I've never encountered that thing. Just, hey, stay away from me. Yep, up. We're almost there. We can't give up now. I think it'd feel more high stakes if it was like actually behind me, you know? Not just in the distance. Because I have to be a colossal screw up in order for it to actually like chase me with effort. It's the gist, you know? Yeah, and then these are all leftover humanity, I guess. I wonder if anybody's ever actually like fought all of them. I don't think they have. They just sort of ignored them to the best of their ability, the best they could. Like, look at that. I can just... Okay, well, I can tank a hit and then just ignore everything. And look at that. I got my health back anyway. To the right and to the left. Alright. They can have fun. I'm not messing with them. Except we've already established this. They're not a threat. They're not a problem for me. Okay, you guys are. Thank you. Ah, see, she froze time. Whatever could it be that you were trying to do there, mother? Besides close me in. I mean, I guess that hinders me. Oh no, I have to turn. The humanity. Now this is, oh yeah, that's more like it. That actually means something. So this might actually be what the miasma is. Like a whole bunch of like the dark fish or whatever just swimming around spreading it. Oop. I react too fast for that. So let's just keep going till I see it and turn. Up it is. I got the right door automatically. Okay. You can try all you want. You're not stopping a man determined to save his little girl. I won't let you down, Sam. No matter what. I don't know. Like I think it was far right. Okay. Really? She bamboozled me. She just sat at the door. John is technically a father figure to her, but at the same time, he's not exactly a good one. Let's say that. He's sitting there mute the whole time, doesn't even bother saying a word or consoling her or anything. And she's just watching John go all the way through, trying to save. Yeah, trying to save her. You don't want to watch TV? No, you don't want to watch TV. And what about your favorite game? You want to play Earthborn? Let me go! I'm not anyone's mother. Now let me go find John. You still don't understand, do you? These humans, they're not worth caring about. I mean, you're like resetting the earth every time, making bigger and better humans. So it's like, you still technically care about them. You just don't care about them because, oh, they're an outdated model. Allow me to cleanse this world. Just like before. I'm not listening to you. I'm not like you. I'm Sam. And John and I are gonna stop you guys. Alright then. Just stay here. Stay here for the rest of eternity. Where not a soul will come to save you. I don't know. She failed in stopping me. Hey, come back! Let me go! Let me go. John. John. John! Nice to see I'm floating on the void. John, you have to save me. She has me trapped here. The other me. And the one sound I make, I'm just grunting. Okay. Okay, I guess I got bamboozled. How delightful. Humans are such an absolute delight. What's that? You haven't seen enough? Then how about this? I mean, I know it's like her controlling her. Oh, okay, well, whatever. John's going to put a stop to you. I guess it wasn't. Because we're... I don't know. Who's talking? Because we're some kind of hotshot lab assistants? How was that? Quite on the money, I'd say. John, I would suggest you just stop trying and just like go to the right, up, and left. You humans, so weak. You couldn't even hope to get near me. You'd be nothing. Nothing without her. Let's play a game then, shall we? Yes, I prepared a special something for you. And what is that game? Besides me saving at a fridge. Not all reunions are a happy affair. But turn back now, and there may not be an opportunity for a reunion at all. Save your memories? Yes. I got everything I... Ooh, not everything. What am I missing out of this bunch? I got ammo. It won't matter. Just buy health packs. Ammo won't matter. That's... So, besides the whole... hot pots, that'll be like my saving grace. I got the regular healing packs, that'll be 5 a pop, 5, yeah, 15. Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, she threw Alba in there to improve her. Izzy, to at least, like, I guess repair or save her. Cute, isn't she? Still just as cute as the first day I met her. She always envied you, you know. Traveling everywhere, going on your adventures. That was always her dream. But fate had different plans for her. She had no choice but to become New Dam City's guardian. That's why she sent the Sonic Punk to help us out. You made... Okay, bud. That is concerning now. You made a bunch of clones of her. You got problems, Izzy. You got problems. I'm here to smack some sense into you. Now, however, she's finally... Oh, I know what she did. Not the best idea, but basically here's what Izzy thinks, or Isabel, however you want to say it. I'm just call her Izzy because she's still on my good side, right? Here's what Izzy thinks. Izzy thinks since Alva wants to explore and do all these things, she's going to make each and every clone that can do these things for her, so each Alva can enjoy, and she can see each Alva enjoy life their own way. You are obsessed. She's finally free. She and the train have already merged, or maybe not. And soon, the miasma will cleanse all of humanity. Her children will emerge from the factories once more, and they will carry out her dreams for her. So the one that Izzy's next to is the original Alva. The rest is all clones because she merged. As for me, I'll stay here, watching over her, protecting her until the end of time. So you can already see. Don't make me do this. Why, I can't allow you to take another step. I got a frying pan, alright? I think this is a pretty unfair fight. That is a very unfair fight. I don't know what to do with this. Look at this. Not today. Oh, okay, I gotta time it. And block these. It's kind of cool. At the same time, just block it, please. I paused it just in time. You've grown stronger, but my resolve is no less strong. I've had it with these astral projections. Get up, John. Yeah, actually, time it. No. Ah, you're about to deck me in my face. Stop with that, dude. Like, where is this coming from? Is he? Oh my gosh, you're annoying. Annoying to fight. Are we done here? My path is so clear. So then why won't my sword? Oh, I gotta do another one. Come then. You shall prove the victor once and for all. That wasn't. Get away from me. I am like, no. You gotta block it, John! Oh, I got the SOS. Yes! I forgot about that. Thank you, SOS. You've done a wonderful job. Full health? Please. Oh my gosh. The fight would be great, right? The fight would be great if I didn't have to deal with the fact that there's no indicator that she's gonna like freak out like that. Whatever. Is my stuff back? Okay. Like, I can handle this. I gotta just get her timing down. That's all it is. Just the timing of when she moves. I think I got it. Okay, well. So what I'm understanding is the astral projections are like, it's basically giving me a hint saying this is what I do, right? This is how far outside the box I think, because I'm just a crackhead when it comes to thinking about stupid things. So I'm thinking the is the timing, and then I have to time it out with that. Yep. Blah blah blah. Grow stronger. But my resolve is no less cunning, whatever. It's when she flips. When she flips, it throws me off. Good stuff, John! Okay, well, you almost had it. We were doing real good there, though. My path is so clear. So then why won't my sword? Come! Yeah, come then! It shall prove the victor once and for all. I tried reading it again to see if I would do better. Obviously not. Here I am, stuck here fighting their little astral projections. Nope, you ain't doing that. I wasn't ready. I'm not ready. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. And full health. Thank you. Extra heart too. How about that? You made me waste both of my... Oh, I don't even know what they're called. You made me waste both of my little soups. And it's come to this. Don't tell me you about to self-destruct the whole facility because you're that... There's a lot of petty people here. Please, just accept that you lost. I don't want anything else popping off. Just, we'll deal with the Alva situation. I'll fix everything else. Not what I envisioned. It's over, Izzy. Seriously, not what I envisioned. I did not think this would go down like this. All of it. Alva, is that you, Alva? What you've done for me, it's already too much. Alva, those who have already died aren't supposed to live again. No, but you weren't supposed to die. And yet, it still happened. Even you know that those things, they aren't me. Put down your sword, my sweet knight. Oh my god. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with this, right? She got a couple of ballistic missiles. And she's a stick figure. Just... Izzy. It's just a funny situation for me. Jokes aside, you know. And lead the rest of them. But they... I don't... That just looks so jank, though. Just stop moving, please. Just stop moving. Oh my gosh.
I could see myself. Isabel! Alva! I am so sorry that the other me, no, she is me. And I've been doing all of these horrible things.
Please, Alva. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But just if I see a side panel of you moving, it's just, that does not look well.
You're as sweet as always, Sam. Alva. There. Fully charged. Listen to me, Sam. This isn't your fault. After merging with Sharon, I could see it all too clearly. And I see it now too. That dark, overpowering will is just up ahead. She's trying to control you, Sam. And if she succeeds, if she's able to take complete control of your power, then all of humanity is doomed. I'm gonna stop her. Come on, John. But the price to do so. I won't lose. I won't.
Yeah, you know what would have been better instead of her like in her cloning attire? Just have her in her regular outfit, just like talking to her. Just not that, cause that she is like a severe stick figure and like borderline anorexic. Yeah, I mean I know it's the pixel art, but Jesus, dude. Yep, and then you're just gonna break down Izzy. Okay, way to leave Izzy with a traumatic experience, Alva. Well then.
John. No good then. The final battle lies ahead. John, promise me, no matter what you see, you'll know that isn't me. No matter what happens, you must stop them. You'll find a way. I know you can do it.
Alright, little Sammy Sam. I'm on it. Don't worry. But no, that fight with Izzy, don't get me wrong, that was fun, but the timing throws you off a little bit. So what are you doing? Just okay, dude. I guess you're just here to give me my weapons. Final Johnny. Is that supposed to be a play on words and it's supposed to technically be me? I don't know. Welcome, friends. You may not know me, but you surely know my many brothers. The name's Johnny, but everyone calls me the Final Johnny. You're right to be cautious. You're hardened adventurers after all. Hey, thank you for my stuff. But, trust me, I've got some top quality wares that will no doubt come in handy. I don't need a backpack expansion, but I do need a SOS ticket. I'll take one of these too. I'll top off on ammo. I'll upgrade my bomb. Right. Because I just spam the mess out of the flying bombs anyway. Let's see. Must you really go this time? I'll miss you. In the coming days, I'll be like a particle, a wave traveling across the universe. The universe called Jod. Save your memories? Yes, I will. Thank you for all you've done, Mr. Fridge. Now it's time for me to end it. But like Alva was so like she was okay inside her house. It's cause like I'm blaming it on Izzy. Even though I know Izzy meant well, I'm blaming it on her. Cause she moved Alva even though Alva was in bed trying to recover. And then she moved and she just kept moving Alva more and more trying to help her fix herself or something like that. I gotta mess with this. Okay. So what is this? Oh, strength. So strength, wisdom, and courage. And then that's the older version of her. So, oh, it's saying the cycle. That's what it's doing. So it's monster, her, rebirth, or something like that. I know the monsters like are supposed to like wipe the lands and then they reset, and then she uses her fragment to reset and do everything over again. It's beyond me, but hey. Sonic Punk, I need your assistance. Need to make sure you're fully charged and ready to go. I should have replenished my bombs there, but I guess I messed up somehow and didn't grab it, even though I thought I did. Look, John is actually like glowing, full of energy too. What's going on with you, buddy boy? They did. I was thinking, like, surely they wouldn't put, like, random mobs here on my way to the boss fight. Like, the final, like, showdown. No, they did. I guess this isn't technically... Yes, this isn't my final fight yet, so I'll give it a pass. Excuse me? Oh, Oh, hey, we hit it. I was about to be concerned and say I don't want to do another trip over. So that's my way back. I just need to hit this. So I'm thinking I gotta hit it like with a burst. Yes? Did I do it right? No. Okay, I gotta break it. One, go back across here. Now the other side. What's the point of this one? Now that I think about it, like this is just sort of here. I mean, I guess if I mess up or something, but I don't think I'd mess up like that. Because the other platforms lead me back. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, that's normal. Yeah, they just lead me back. So it's like, there's no purpose in that one. It's just sort of there. And it's just a minor little thing. Minor nitpick. I'd like to remind everyone, this is inside of a train, by the way. I mean, it's a living train, but it's inside of a train. Let's dance. However I get to you. Don't worry. I won't let you down. Get out of here. Oop. No, why? Turn. Use modern technology. Dude, really? Get out of here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. So I gotta play hopscotch now? Is that the gist? Hopscotch it is. You're not making this fun. No matter. I can easily handle the likes of you. Oh, I didn't take care of it. Can these little squid things piss off? Okay, I gotta hit all of them anyway. Go. Good enough. Thank you, Sonic Punk. So allow me to take a break in my epic battle. This calls like a time for Sonic Punk. Well, actually, let me put Sonic Punk on recharge duty. Can I flying bomb this? No. Whoa, wrong bomb. About to blow ourselves up. Oh, I gotta switch. Ugh. That complicate things. That severely complicates things. Alright, bud. Give me something to work with. It may be 3, but 3's enough for me. Yeah, I'm just desperately trying to get across.
Finally got you. Just a little further. John!
Let's do it, kid. Am I gonna fly down with my frying pan? Oh no, she's gonna possess my frying pan. Okay. Yeah, let's do this! Ah! Your time ends now, beast. You gotta think, he's falling from a height. Is he not genetically enhanced already? Because that's a distance, and he gets up like nothing happened. You think that can stop me? Please. Let's go. No, it's too many. Not today. Dodge it, John. You have to. For the world. Okay, well, you need to actually dodge because I'm not trying to eat a health pack anytime soon. You think you can do this to me? Okay, excuse me? I'm confused here. Where's Sam at? Oh, I got a charge. I'm an idiot. Open the door! You thought you could run away from me? I am the hero in this story, and the hero always wins. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Who do you think you are, huh? This ends now. You and your crimes end now! Come on. I know you got another one for me. Okay, well. Oh, I think I got it. Maybe not. Please, can I get it? Yeah. Okay, well, timing. Oh, what up there, big fella? You breaking out things I've never seen before. How dare you! There's so many! Not today. Come on, John. You gotta show her what for. No! God. Come on. Oh, I can break this. Which one will it be? Left or right? This ends now. Come on. No. Please, can I get the timing right? Trying again, are we? You're lucky I only have one more health pack. Oh wow, that's it. Come on, dude. I gotta do it. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. I gotta get them. Don't mess up on that timing. Got it. Thank God. Things almost took a turn for the worse. Almost had to use my SOS. I'll be darned if I use that. Because then it wouldn't be a first try. Oh, hey, I complete the game. All I can say is about time, I guess. I mean, it was a fun journey, though. That's some real-ass water. Oh, my gosh.
I've lost it. To think you had grown this much. Oh, please. Enough games already. I'm not gonna let you trick me again. No, I suppose that won't work anymore. Fine then, I'll show you. I'll show you everything.
What is this now? Okay, so it's not the end of the game.
I forgot to tell you, you see. Just the miasma has already been released. You remember this place, don't you? Deep underground where you once lived. I understand the people here. You may think of them as bad people, but no, they don't even deserve the mixture. See, no one cares that you left. It's almost as if you never existed. Now they're nothing but unfamiliar faces deliberating their night's dinner, closing their eyes and pretending that disaster isn't about to swallow them whole. Like, at least let me control it. This is like the final moment. In here, this is a city you sought to save. Ugly, isn't it? Like a leech, desperately clinging to the riverbank. You risked your own lives, lost an important friend, and all for what? You've accomplished nothing. This is where it all began. All the world's greatest minds live here. But what have they been able to accomplish? Reason and wisdom mean nothing in the face of absolute power, and now this city is nothing but a forgotten dream. Poor, pitiable humans. It's too late for them. Too late to even realize their own faults before they're wiped from this world. No! This isn't over yet! Do you have any idea what you're doing? At this rate, you'll cease to exist too.
Pulling a mutual destruction. That's how
Together we both fall.
Now, can I please have John say something? I really do want him to at least say, "I miss you, Sam," or something like that. Like, just something. It's not like he has a voice actor. I'm the closest thing he has to one, and I'm doing a okay job to say the least.
Then, this is it. You don't even want to say goodbye? I don't need to. He knows. Is that so? His face seems to believe that.
I know she said something else, but it was too fast for me to pay attention to.
One day we'll meet again.
And thus, Hope had melted the ice of time. Courage had shattered the fetters of fate. The only thing they couldn't escape is curse from the days of old was goodbye. The Grim Reaper's boat left humanity behind, and the princess and her knight turned their backs on what had passed. As the thick void finally receded, mankind emerged from its gloomy refuge. But the broken waves carved out a lonely island, and as the tide turned to rain, wind, storm, only to vanish finally without a trace, it became time to set forth once again. It would be a journey ne'er before taken, towards the light beyond the far-off horizon, a light brighter than any star, and warmer even than the sun. Close to flawless. I'm just saying. Your boy read it like a champ. I'm assuming that's Sam.
Eastbound train. Eastbound train. Ah, there. At 3. 3 what? I can't read this. It's faded beyond recognition. Doesn't anyone take care of this place? So hot. If only I'd brought my swimsuit.
Okay, so it's a new iteration of Sam. Hold up a minute. Okay, never mind. All right.
There's someone there? Good thing I didn't go swimming. Are you waiting for the train? My name's Sam. I'm taking the eastbound train. You wouldn't happen to know when the next train is coming. Hello? Can you hear me? What a strange individual. Are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. Ah, this is truly unfortunate.
Now I'm doing like a little bit of a different cadence to it because it's technically a new version of her.
Why hasn't the train arrived yet?
But you can still hear like pieces of her in there, basically. That's the impression I'm trying to give off right now.
It's so hot.
We're just not gonna talk about the fact that John is an emotional wreck, and then now he's meeting up with someone that doesn't even remember him and all they've been through. I mean, new memories I get. Oh, whoa, what is going on back here? Is that New Dam City? There's no way. Oh, and then on top of that too, when you think about it, we failed Lee in both aspects. So honestly, Lee's the one who's most heartbroken, in my opinion. I mean, John is up there. John is up there with Lee. I'll admit that. because it's pretty traumatic, you know, raising a kid and then you lose the kid, and it's like, and then the kid comes back. Like, I mean, hey, at least his person came back. Lee, nobody came back for him. He has to be in charge of New Dam City, or at least what would have been New Dam City, right? I mean, it's gone now. It looked like. Alright, so I'ma just let this play out, and then I'll run my mouth. So allow me to awkwardly be silent as this plays. And yes, allow me to interrupt for a second. Yes, I tried skipping this part. It won't let me. I thought it was just going to be like pictures and fan art along the way. No it isn't. Whoop! Silence. Just soak it in. Oh, that fast. Wow. They also understand that people don't like long credits. Thank you. Well, long unskippable credits. Like, as long as the option's there to skip, I'll love you 1,000 times more, basically. My chest radar's going off. Okay, so New Dam City is fine. What is going on here? Are you Solomon again? Dad! No, you're William. Oh! I forgot. Why do you get... Well, no, not forgot, but he got a whole haircut, that's why. Your repairs are finished then? Hey! Yeah, I feel much better. And Daniel's back, the other Daniel. I'm so glad. If all goes well, we'll be able to depart tomorrow. So the only reason why I thought it was Solomon, tomorrow. The only reason I thought it was Solomon is because only he has his head shaved like that in the game, right? It's nice to know Daniel's back. Thank God. But besides that, right? What am I thinking of? Yeah, it was just a mistaken identity because I didn't tell from the backside. It's like, who are you? Until he turned around. I was like, oh, that's in William. So, our favorite time. Review of the game. For the love of God, right? If you... Oh, I gotta see this intro again. I mean, skip past this. As I was saying, right? For the love of God, if you have not played this, do not finish watching the finale. Alright, I'll leave it in the comments down below. But honestly, it's worth the journey, right? It really is. Oh wow, and then just auto saves here. I can't do. Dude, I wanted to see the town. I didn't want to see all of that extra stuff. Okay, well, I guess we'll that's my last save though. That's my auto save. So I'll check that out in a second. If it's nothing, then we'll just go. But let me discuss, right? So here's the faults with the game. Next to none. All right. Don't get me wrong, right? The couple of the faults are it's very, I mean very slow to start up, to the point where it's like, you know how most people when they start games they want something to catch their attention at the beginning, right? But usually it doesn't happen. Well, at least in this one, it didn't happen, right? Nothing really caught my attention, but at the same time, I kept going because it's like I'm just having fun voicing them and just messing around. And then once things start picking up, right? We got to the town in White Whale Bay, right? And then that's where it's like, oh hey, we're above on the surface, seeing this whole new world, seeing what these people are, right? That was fine. The Once things start picking up, right? So once things start picking up, noticeably the game got like 10 times better because things got picked up. And like I said before in previous parts, like previous episodes and stuff, they starved you just enough to where you wanted to explore, but made sure that you like weren't just constantly, oh hey, let me just run to the shop and do this and do that because I got nothing else better to do at the current moment. They just told me to just mess around, so I'm just messing around until then, right? They didn't do any of that. They didn't, overwhelm you with, oh, go here, go there, go here, there, go there. And we literally had a set objective, like with Lily, right? With Lee's bet. God, I feel bad for that man. We just sort of left him high and dry. Like, you gotta think, Lee has no idea what happened to Alva, no idea what happened to Izzy, and he just doesn't know what happened to them. He just thinks John went to go save them. And, well, we see how that turned out. So he broke his second promise to his grandfather. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just turned completely evil and just thought the world's just against him. But what was I talking about? Yeah. So if you haven't experienced this game, right, and you're just now see, well, I'm going to leave it in the comments 100%. Play the game before you see the video. I'm gonna put it on my end, on this part, the finale. I'm gonna put it on the beginning part, because if you don't play the game before you see the video, you won't get to experience it, right? Because let me put it this way: underground at Pockrock Isle and Whitewell Bay. And then once I got up to the surface, Pockrock Isle and Whitewell Bay, no attachment to whatsoever. Don't get me wrong; it was nice to have a change of scenery, but no attachment. And then, like I was saying before, things were like moving kind of fast too, like to the point where it's like, I hardly even know you, and you're already trying to like hook up with me and have a family and stuff. Like, what's going on here? I can't even talk. Like, John's not even saying a single word, and then you got Uva talking about some,
Oh, we'll go on a farm, have a boat, it'd be fun and all that stuff. Like, dude, I just met you. It's like I'm here a day. We had like a welcoming party, and then you're already, oh well, let's just hang out.
okay, calm it down, all right. But once I got to New Dam City, things like the quality noticeably changed to the point where it's like you had consistent, like Lee's character was good because Lee's like, he, even though he's supposed to be a bad guy, he has somewhat of a good heart and all that stuff, right? All that, right? And then you grew attached to the people because you were constantly in that town, and the people got to know you. You were running around town talking to people, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you're the Princess Lab assistant, right?" Because it's like we're attached to a famous person, which is Alva, right? Alva, Lee, and Izzy are the three famous people in town, the three prominent figures in town, where they're famous and everybody knows them. And they're having a hoot and a half, going, "Oh, hey, Alva and Izzy," and stuff like that. They're having a good time, and then I'm just a lab assistant sitting there. And then what was nice was like when I helped out Jasper at the circus troupe, and then we were selling tickets and stuff, and then we had like the dialogue on the side, it was just Sam. It's just like the downtime in between that's enjoyable, and you can tell they put a lot of care into it. But at the same time, there are some, like, let's say for example, uh, like, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of care. I can tell they took their time and they cared to flesh it out. Luckily, I made some sense of the time theory, so I wasn't completely lost, right? And afterwards, once you got like closer towards the end, they actually did like a light lore dump, so you wouldn't be absolutely lost. It's like, dude, I just got done out of Solomon's Tower, and I mean, I did it. I don't know what else to do. And like, you're just going through the motions, right? And then afterwards, they're trying to tell you, okay, this is what happens every time we basically upgrade humanity we wipe the slate with the outdated versions and we place the new ones that are bigger and better, right? Yeah, that's the gist I got from it. And then the evil one was like Sam's other half that was like, hey, follow mission protocol. And Solomon was supposed to be that part of the mission protocol. Solomon was supposed to listen to her because he's like lower in ranking, is what I'm getting. And he's like the general in command when it comes to making sure that everybody's wiped out. And because of how Sam was with the good half there, causing issues, basically a bug in a program, right? Causing issues, Solomon ended up like just chilling on his own because he didn't get any orders from her until eventually, once we kept exploring and interacting with Solomon constantly, the other half of Sam managed to make contact with him. It's like, yo, you got orders, get to it. It's like that, right? But oh wow, there's like nothing I can complain about. Well, besides a few other things I did complain about, right? Oh, dialogue. Dialogue is fine, but on that time island, give me the option to skip that if it's irrelevant, or at least like speed it up like near the end where it's like I'm trying to keep up with them talking because their dialogue keeps going, right? Where it's like, oh hey, how was your day? And then it doesn't have like the regular, oh click A to confirm. No, it's just constant flowing, right? I want it to be constant flowing if it's a loop, right? Instead of just oh hey, let's just go ahead and screw you over and just say, well, guess you gotta spam A and get through this again and find out what's wrong while you're looping, which I do acknowledge, and I like the fact that they did general rules of three. Because you usually, so how rules of three came about, at least the way I learned it, right? The rules of three came about, this is me talking about off topic stuff. Rules of three came about due to Mario, where it's like, oh, 3 hits to get rid of Bowser, blah, blah, blah. 3 hits to get rid of this, 3 hits to get rid of that, right? In the boss fights and stuff. Or if they're feeling spontaneous, 6 at most. But usually it's like intervals of 3. That way you know how long it's going to be and you can pace yourself, right? And luckily they said 3 and done. You know, on the third one we were practically done with that, right? Uh yeah, but I would say besides William being a deadbeat dad, and I mean he did sort of make up for it because he came back for his son eventually. God knows how many days that kid's been bullied in and out because the dad just decided, I'm just gonna go elsewhere. I'm just gonna be on the surface. I'll like, don't get me wrong. If he went to the surface to go repair Daniel, that's fine, right? But at least have the heart to tell your son, because I don't think he even told his son. He just dipped. Like, dude, I know that Daniel, you consider Daniel like one of your first sons, and then you are, and then you have the other Daniel that's the actual son. But you need to communicate to him. Don't just immediately shut him out and go, I'm just gonna leave. You guys want me gone because I'm talking about the surface? You on your own. I'll make a robot. I grew attached to the robot, and then now I gotta take care of the robot like it's my own son. Oh, my other son? Oh yeah, I forgot about his ass. Like that, right? Like, dude. But Jesus, this game. This is like, because when I first saw the game, right, I looked at the reviews, and what I do with games, right, is I go negative reviews first, because all the good reviews, they tend to spoil the mess out of the game, and they do it without warning too, which is the bad part. Like, they don't put like a little bracket spoiler, and it's like, no, it's like, dude. So that's why I look at the negative ones first. So I try to gauge like, okay, how bad are the negative? Like, how torturous is this gonna be? This is actually like very good. So I was like, hey, I actually like this. This is enjoyable, right? But in cases where like I see other games on like Game Pass and stuff, and I'll look like either Game Pass or Steam. I look at the negative first, because negative usually is just for the people who play like an hour or two, and then they give like general description of their experience, and then I based off, and then I know that, oh hey, my taste is different than yours. Let me test it out. I like your input. I took a note of your issues, but let me test it out. It's one of those, right? Like I'll listen to some negative. Like, I listen to the negative first. Like, I'll watch, and read it, and then I'll read like one or two positives. And if those positives far outweigh the negatives, then I know I'm in for a pretty good time, right? And the only reason why I say like one or two positives, because like I said before, they have a real good tendency to spoil the mess out of the game. It's like, oh, it's a great game, especially at the ending, and I just have to immediately just yank my neck to the side and go, nope, not today, right? Some of the puzzles, well, actually, no, puzzles were actually pretty good. In Solomon's little Eternal Tower, though, ugh, that's disgusting. We don't talk about that. Everywhere else was good, manageable, and fun. Solomon's Tower just felt like a chore to get through. And I mean, I'm on two hearts because I think that's like the last. I'm looking back at the screen because I was like looking at my wall while I was talking and thinking about things. But honestly, once you hit the wind turbine part where they're like turning on the wind god, the game just takes off. You constantly have things happening. Now it takes a while to get to that, right? Because you got to do the whole cook for Lily and all that stuff. And I think a lot of people, what they have a problem with, right, is besides the whole like read the dialogue thing, right? Where it's like some people they don't like reading dialogue. They like playing the game and learning via some like every now and then they'll see notes or they like to draw their own conclusions after like catching glances at the dialogue and stuff and getting the general gist of what's going on. Me, I've read every last ounce of this dialogue, minus the ones that spam, but basically every last ounce. So I more or less pretty much get the picture, right? So it's like it's a good story. I'll give it that. It's a really good story. But some of the people, dude, oh my gosh, you gotta think William got a happy ending. John, technically a happy ending. Lee, nope. Izzy, nope. Alva, definitely nope, because she died. Oh my gosh, all those people that, and Lee too, and then Jasper. I mean, Jasper's. I guess he had a happy ending because he's still in the troop. But in my humblest opinion, right? As long as once you make it to New Dam City, and even way before the Wind God Turbine stuff, if you haven't seen this, right? If you haven't spoiled yourself, because it's one of those like you play the game for the story, and then you just sort of remember the story. You don't go through the game again, but you play the story. Like in terms of replayability, if it's like this, where it's like, oh hey, I gotta fight Sharon again, and that's about it. I mean, it's cool. I can see the final cutscene again. That's fine. But other than that, yes, I would technically say, yeah, it has no replayability. It's mainly for the story. And once you're out the story, you're done. There's no new game plus. There's nothing fancy like that. No, none of that. No, like you can go back and do random fetch quests or see like the old apartment or catch up with people. Nothing like that, right? But like I was saying, in my humblest opinion, if you haven't played it, just know that if you do decide to play it, and for some reason you go, oh, I gotta go through all this and all that stuff, once you get to New Dam City, you will grow attached to the characters. You will like the game. You will enjoy your time there. But Whitewell Bay and Potcrock Isle, you could really care less about, honestly. Everything else from New Dam City and up, from Esther City and Sharon's trial, no, not Sharon's trial, Sharon's little train car, Mongolia, and that like that's fun. They have their own things too. Like and you have like little segments like when I was fighting Izzy and we were clashing together. Don't get me wrong, it was annoying because there was no like obvious telegraph. She just sort of shoo, 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 like slashing like a lunatic, right? But the whole like they always kept mixing it up. There was never like a mechanic you could just let me just rely on this. Like don't get me wrong, you did see me rely on like my flying bombs, but even then I had some situations where it's like I need to focus on like that final boss for example. I had to actually use my force multiplier, right? I couldn't just use my flying bombs. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to. I tried, you saw me. But in that instance, I could not just use it. But once you do get your flying bombs, it makes a lot of enemies 10 times easier because of the whole, like, once it blows up, it leaves like a little bit of fire behind, so they get burned by it a little, so that's extra damage on top of that. So all you got to do is just drop it and run away, and then it just sort of does your job for you, right? But oh boy, this is, I'm gonna miss this. I'll say that. I'm gonna miss this just a little though. But even then, it's like I'm gonna have it on my computer anyway, so it's like I can easily just come back to it. At least for the Daniel part, I felt bad for Daniel, dude. Daniel Bot, not the other Daniel. But Daniel Bot, like, Solomon is so petty. You really went out of your way to do that, dude. Like, oh, I'll be darned if I lose. If he was even alive in that thing in the first place. But, as always, I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate and thank you for following me on this journey. And what else? What else can I say to hammer home how much I appreciate and how good this game is? Not much, really. I mean, excuse me, burped a little bit there. But yeah, I'll go into more details in the comments probably. But I gotta like get time to process to think what problems did I have with it realistically, right? Because I didn't really have any problems, and on top of that, I was just playing, enjoying myself, just chilling. Like, it's a put together, thoughtful game. They took their time on it, right? I will say this, there were a couple instances where it's like, I get it. There's a bunch of dialogue, so it's hard to keep track of spell checking sometimes. Like, you type and it's like, oh, whatever, they'll get it, right? Like that, right? And then that's about like the only nitpick besides Solomon's crappy tower. And so grammar, Solomon's crappy tower, and you have no attachment until you get to New Dam City. Once you get to that place, things change for the better and it picks up. But until you get to that place and you basically experience, it's one of those, like, you got to experience city life in New Dam City to feel like attached to it. When we went to Whitewell Bay, we didn't feel attached to it at all. Mainly because, like, with Uva and the others, Uva was moving at Mach speed, talking about let's get engaged and stuff. And like, dude, this is like the first day. I just met you, and then you had everybody eating, having fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I still have somewhat of a soft spot for Uva because it's like I'm gonna remember the first person I talked to in a new city, right? But then Pot Isle just turned into a whole bunch of backstabbers. It was like the mayor's trying to throw us out and stuff, talking about, oh, you talking about the surface? Get out of here, and all that fun stuff, right? Oh my gosh, dude. But yeah, that would be it. Yeah, let me see what this last save is about. Then if it's nothing, I'll just cut it. But let me say this, right? Let me say this. That way I have a ending point to cut it at. Like I said before, I appreciate if you haven't played this game and you haven't seen most of the story, play it yourself first before you watch this. If you have watched this, my condolences. I hope you can get the same experience even with me in the background. But as always, I appreciate, and I hope you folks have a good one.